Welcome to fabulous Lake Tahoe, your local's guide to the very best of America's year-round playground. I'm Jack Durst, and I'm here at Sand Harbor for the Bonsai Rock Graffiti cleanup. Over Labor Day weekend this last year, Bonsai Rock and the rocks around it got terribly tagged with graffiti. I'm going to show you some of the graffiti that Martin Gollery has wonderfully licensed for me to show you his pictures of this graffiti. It's really terrible. Guys, do not tag on nature. I can see making street art in the street in the city, but Bonsai Rock is one of the most famous photography sites in Lake Tahoe, and you have ruined thousands of people's pictures with your graffiti, and it's terrible. So I'm going to throw it to the organizer of this event, Dylan. Check out what he has to say.
Well, hey, I'm Dylan Eichenberg. I've been helping coordinate this graffiti cleanup effort. First saw the pictures 2 weeks ago, came down to the beach because a good friend of mine, Cody Lieberman, with the People of Tahoe Company, organized the first graffiti beach cleanup. We decided that day we couldn't really do as much as we wanted to, so we decided we really had to take some action, get the community together to clean up this, unique area. So what we did is, first we talked to the state parks, League to Save Lake Tahoe, the Forest Service, TRPA, and a bunch of important organizations at Lake Tahoe that deal with environmental cleanup. And we decided that, this was something that we could totally take on. It's never been done before. And we started getting in touch with all the local hardware stores, trying to get supplies, getting a non-toxic graffiti remover that we got 11 bottles that we can use for all the volunteers. We're trying to get as much of this graffiti as possible. They've tagged over 50 rocks out there. You may see the pictures on Facebook, and they don't even come close to what's out there. So it's gonna take a lot of us, and we're gonna get it hopefully pretty much done today, get as much as we can. State Park won't be able to get it till July, so what we're doing here is really gonna make a big difference.
How's everyone doing this morning? Good, huh? All right, cool. Thank you for coming out. We tried this a couple weeks ago, just a couple of us, didn't work out very well at all. Man, we had no idea what we were getting into, but we're glad all you guys are reaching out. We really appreciate it. Like you saw on Facebook and all the internet and all that, we've had a lot of people donate to us, a lot of people helping out. Even you guys are donating time. It's hard. It's a hard thing to do and get out. So we thank you guys. We obviously got food, coffee, hot chocolate. We'll keep the spirit up as much as we can. We don't know, we've tried so many things, from chipping to scrubbing to burning. We've talked with Parks and Rec, we've talked with the parks, actual parks, the TRPA, asked for suggestions. None of them got any suggestions. So we're all kind of out here just experimenting and trying to, spread the word, get it off.
Yeah, everybody be very careful climbing on these rocks. I know it probably goes without saying, but I just want to reiterate, you don't want to have any mishaps today. Be careful of rolling rocks, Stuff can crumble from underneath if you're not careful.
First one to get out to Bonsai Rock could get a t-shirt.
Yeah, if anyone wants to swim out there.
Got some pairs of waders?
I might race you.
Yeah, tried to get a raft for today. Just the logistics were too hard, getting it down this hillside and blowing it up. It was a really heavy kind of raft.
Rubber to one of those scuba divers.
We're better off.
Yeah, right? I know. I pulled into the parking lot. I thought everyone was for us. I was like, wow.
That's what I thought too. I was like, man, big turnout.
We've been trying to get people out here with paddle boards and rowboats, whatever, but
we saw someone
no luck
coming
yet.
out with maybe a boat. You never know. People like to talk, but you guys are actually here, so that's cool. That's right on. And we really appreciate that. So hopefully we can make this fun and eventful, not chore and harsh work. So we'll get at it and break into teams or whatever. If anyone has suggestions, we're open.
Yep.
We're not professionals at it. We're just trying to help out, be locals.
Exactly. Take some ownership and responsibility for this wonderful, magical place that we've gotten to be blessed to actually live here.
Well,
we now christen this Bonsai Beach.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going? My name's Cody Lieberman, and I'm here with People of Tahoe Incorporated. We're a local clothing company based out of Tahoe, obviously, and we're reaching out doing local things. We're doing a graffiti / beach cleanup day, as you can see behind me. We got a bunch of people back there spraying and cleaning up graffiti that's been tagged out here. It's hard to see, and the stuff we're using is this product called Motzenbacher. It's actually environmental friendly based cleanup. It's a solution that breaks down spray paint as well as cleaning it up, but it's still environmentally friendly. You know, it doesn't pollute the lake, it's not harmful, and so far it's been the only solution. We've been out here with many things, scrub brushes, we've taken hot torches to try to change the effect of the paint, and nothing's worked so well. So we're out here, we got a bunch of people, we've gathered up, and the pictures have gone viral. Like I said, you can see behind us, we're cleaning up, and it's everywhere. And I'm with people at Tahoe, I'm the owner, I'm the co-owner, and we've contributed a bunch of stuff. You know, we've brought all kinds of stuff. We've reached out to Meeks out in South Lake. They've donated all kinds of Motzenbacher product that's cleaning up for us. Truckee Hardware, as well as Incline, they've donated Motzenbacher, buckets, brushes. We actually had a local Safeway. They donated some food out here for us. And you know, we've reached out, we've tried hard, and we've spent some money on the company with the company money, and it's worked out. We're just reaching out, trying to get a good cause going.
Hi, I'm Martin Gollery. I'm a Lake Tahoe area photographer based in Incline Village. And Bonsai Beach is one of the main places that photographers come to Lake Tahoe to make their images. This is a well-known and famous and well-loved area for Lake Tahoe photographers. And this is one of the places where we bring people when other photographers come from elsewhere to visit Lake Tahoe and want to see a special location. And so for us as photographers, this has been a real travesty because it spoils our images and it spoils what we want to show to people that visit. It spoils what we want to show them as being a pristine Lake Tahoe area.
I'm going to show you guys the rock I've been scrubbing on all day. This rock has archaeological layers. You scrub off the black, there's yellow underneath. You scrub off the yellow, there's blue and orange underneath. This rock has been graffitied so many times that it's going to take way more effort than one day to fix it.
I guess today nothing really came through.
Just the one boat did come.
Yeah.
That guy was the one boat that showed up.
Well, hey, thanks for joining us on this awesome, unprecedented graffiti removal effort right here at East Shore of Lake Tahoe. Right behind me here is one of the greatest success stories. This was a very bad graffiti. That was a bikini, but using just this blowtorch here, we had some bottles of Motzenbacher. That's this stuff, Liftoff, which was donated by Meeks Lumber and Myers. And then we also used a bunch of wire brushes. You can see this one got pretty much used up. And just through a bunch of effort, and you know, there's about 50 graffiti tags out here, and we hit up a good majority of them, probably, I would say up to 90%. We got them at least cleared up as well as that, and I mean, that's a huge significant improvement. So if we can do this once, we can do it again, and we can keep people from doing this again. Just taking more interest in this beach, adopting this beach, and taking some ownership of it will really go a long way, and it really tells a great story to the state, this whole country, about, you know, what people can really do, coming together and, you know, making good results happen.
And finally, a message of those of you who are aspiring graffiti artists. Though it is terrible to do graffiti on nature, there is a place for graffiti in society. And if you are a graffiti artist in the Lake Tahoe area, there is a great nonprofit called Sphere of Influence. Sphere of Influence can find you legit places to put up your art where you can do graffiti, get away with it, and know that your art is going to be standing for years and years with nobody scrubbing it off. So Please, graffiti artists, don't tag on nature. Perfect your art on plywood at home, and then call Sphere of Influence and they will give you a light box to decorate the way you want. It's really cool. By the way, you can click on the annotation to see my tour of South Lake Tahoe street art. We really do have a good street art scene in South Lake Tahoe, and don't let the Bonsai Rock graffiti fool you. Graffiti can be right in the right places. So, subscribe to Fabulous Lake Tahoe if you haven't already. Click the annotation on your screen right now to see more videos of the Lake Tahoe environment. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Thank you, and keep Tahoe blue. Bye.